with the files dropping, it's making me think about, on one of my pin posts, the one about Inchmest in the last slide, I talk about how those acts are used to siphon energy out of children because children have a lot of untapped potential and magical energy in them, and whether it's conscious or not, when people engage in those acts, they are receiving that energy from the child that they are penetrating or touching without consent. It's draining because it's just like draining your energy from your sacral and your solar plexus energies, which is your sexual energy is also your creative energy. So both of those are being taken from you too, and then basically it's like you're giving, not giving, but this person from that energy, they receive like a level up. I guess is a way that you could see it, like visually. That's kind of how I see it in my brain. And that, like, I think it's making people realize that, like, people don't hate pedos and people who are child sex offenders as much as people would like to think. And to the Nicki Minaj situation proved that to me as well, that people don't protect children as much as they would like to say. I mean, like, if we really were a child-centered society, especially in the States, we would have already found a way to stop school shootings completely. Like, it wouldn't even be, like, a question whether or not we should do that if we really centered children in this society. And children are so vulnerable because, like, literally you don't have a choice whether to rely or not on the adults around you because you have to survive. And I hope too it's definitely bringing more attention, I think, to how many children go missing in America and how many children in the foster care system go missing and how many undocumented children go missing every year. This is not even just like a domestic ring. This is international. And there's so many layers to this, and I think it's fucking crazy too that he literally like made like fucked over everyone by going to 4chan, and like it's just like the more I look into it, the more I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's just these people, like, their moral compass of like what feels right and wrong and what triggers guilt and shame is so far from like what the average person thinks of right and wrong and like what makes you feel bad for, like, because one of the things that like predicts or can lead you is a predictor for becoming a psychopath or a sociopath is how much guilt and shame you feel for hurting people or just like not considering the feelings of others. And there's actually studies that show that people who have a higher economic status can have lower levels of empathy or have a harder time empathizing. It's just, I'm so tired.